the
Hi there, this video's live, very serious.
CORFU has become the latest Greek island
Inferno,
an evacuation
mental, crazy, wildfires,
late last night.
CORFU, Greece.
19,000
Weather
people
forecast
have
UK
been
23.
displaced on roads as firefighters try to contain 3 separate
Times
fires
down there.
The first repatriation flights to rescue stranded British
And it is
tourists will
the
arrive on the island
date today is the
Our reporter Louisa
Monday the
Pelham
24th of
has
July.
the very latest.
It's my birthday. Happy birthday to Simon Evans.
Fires have made roads a holiday hell.
That's on A.G. Evans.
Turning skies red overnight. British holidaymakers are among those fleeing for their lives.
It literally felt like we were in some sort of
That's Rose.
because the sky behind the hotel was lit up bright orange and red. The hotel was abandoned. There was just things, you know, sort of people who'd been by the pool.
I experienced this on Corfu Island years and years ago on holiday with my parents. Luckily our passports weren't burnt down in the villa. We went back to it. We had a car, luckily. We hired a car.
12 miles in this heat yesterday. It took me 4 hours, along with 700 or 800 other people. We were told to go to the beach because there'll be boats coming. This happened 4 times.
Really?
It's off the beach. Carry on walking. Keep moving away.
Many took to the roads, either evacuated by coaches or hire cars. 16,000 have left by land, 3,000 by sea.
Wow, hell.
It is the biggest
Crazy
evacuation from wildfires Greece has ever seen.
Whoa.
At Rhodes Airport,
And what we had wasn't anything bad as that on our holiday.
To be flown out with
This is serious hot
drink.
stuff, guys. It's hot as
No
flaming
clue what's going
lava.
on. There's been absolutely no communication. All we've heard of flights to take us out are from the news.
Jet2 and TUI have cancelled flights to Rhodes, but airlines are flying British nationals out, with 2 repatriation flights organised by EasyJet leaving today. The Greek tourism minister called for perspective and said the island's fire service was in control.
We remain very vigilant.
Yeah, right. Sounds like it's totally out of control.
Are working around the clock to ensure that the fire doesn't get out of reach. As I said, currently it's 10% of the island in Rhodes that has been affected.
The Foreign Office has sent a rapid deployment team of 5 and 4 British Red Cross responders to Rhodes to help authorities with bringing British tourists back home. But now Corfu, another popular holiday island, is on fire. A blaze broke out in the northern part of the island, which is popular with British tourists, and an evacuation order has been issued.
Crazy, wow, fires.
The Fire Brigade now forecasting fires will break out on other islands, including Crete. The nightmare on the holiday islands rages on. Louisa Pelham, BBC News.
Crazy, crazy, dangerous wildfires.
Azadeh Mashiri is in Rhodes for us this morning. Morning to you, Azadeh.
Doesn't sound like a very holiday attraction place to go in the future with climate change. I certainly recommend that people perhaps think about changing their holiday plans in the future with climate change. Perhaps to avoid the southern hemisphere. Well, the northern hemisphere, you know what I mean, further south. But then last year England was on fire, so I don't think we can win climate change, can we? We should be more fire resilient in the future across the European countries and the world globally.
Airline like Jet2, for example, they've cancelled all their flights to the island and instead are using some empty planes to get people back home. Same with EasyJet. 2 repatriation planes are arriving at this airport today. Another one is arriving tomorrow. And for tourists who've been through so much, who have been sleeping in airports,
26 hours in an airport with nowhere to sit.
After what they've been through, because when I spoke to someone from the Hellenic Red Cross who responds to situations like this fairly regularly, she said this wasn't normal. She said this was devastating. And that's why the British government, for example, is deploying a rapid deployment.
It's hot weather, guys.
Some British Red Cross workers are arriving at 2 to get everyone the support they need.
And it's dry as well, and the winds fanning the fires.
We've heard from tourists already this morning on the programme. Some of them have incredible stories to tell about simply having to walk to a place of safety. What sort of stories have you been hearing?
Crazy, mental stories.
I heard of a
survival stories.
Who a grandmother, a mother, and her children who had to run away from their hotel. They were in Kyotori, which was really at the forefront of that fire. They ran and left everything behind, including their passports, all their documents, things that they would need, because that's the level of fear they had. They saw flames and they just ran. Now, they were helped by our hosts, in fact, the people that we're staying with, a local couple who then helped them get their documents back before they took a flight back home to safety. And that's a thread that we're hearing a lot from different people.
Totally disorganised, the sounds of it.
Their generosity, their kindness.
Oh, well, what lovely Greek locals, aren't they? They should be passionate for what they've done for our British citizens that are stranded there having problems.
Discussing what help is available for British holidaymakers with Foreign Minister.
This is hot lava from Inferno Fire stories news for you today.
News even, not sport.
Sally, get you into that. I'm just tired.
To prioritise building New Hope.
If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel on Sunday Gems on the 4 Speed Viewers. This is my friends Mikey and Jimbo on the ITF Friday thing. So Heels Race Station every Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. analog. English at 1500, 17 ITF Friday thing. So Heels Race Station show, and this is my Lara show every Sunday at 9 to 12 p.m. on the John Matt on the Waking Race Station every Sunday live at 9 to 12 p.m. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my show on Sunday Joes on the 4 Speed Voice, because what the needs and the money outweigh the needs for the future's looking pretty unsettled and pretty hot and pretty lively across Europe, and pretty unsettled and cool across the northwestern parts of Europe, across the UK at the moment. Though don't forget, we might be in hot weather ourselves for the next 3 weeks' time across the UK. It's only a matter of time, or 2 weeks' time, who knows. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to my show on Sunday Joes. Bye.